Hello, everyone. If you're out there, welcome to this late night, at least for me, stream to discuss the events of this evening with Foodie Beauty and all of her shenanigans and exactly what happened. Hi, Sulesio. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here, and on pretty short notice, thank you. Hi, my J-Life. Welcome. Thank you for being here this evening. And quite an evening it is, after all we witnessed. Hey, only me, Kimberly. Welcome. Thank you for joining. We will be chatting it up about something. Will it ever end? Oh no, this might have been like the worst one yet. Like, it was totally unexpected. However, there have been some indicators over the last 3 days that something is in fact going on with her. There have been a lot of weird things and inconsistencies, which of course are not unusual, but I feel there's more to this in the background, going on in the background. But I guess my question to everyone is, did you get to see a lot of it? Did you see most of it? Did you miss some parts? Like, how much of it did you see? Because she gave a lot of, how shall I put this? More detail when she switched over to YouTube. So the second stream that she did right before she went to the movies, she elaborated a little bit more as to what it was that set her off, which I found interesting and very informative. And yeah, it was crazy. The whole thing was crazy. Especially because it was just yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, that she was generating these AI images of him and her and the cats. And they were talking lovey-dovey when he entered into the chat and everything was good. And they were talking about the trip again and being sweet to each other. And then she comes on today, she says she's single and then just goes in on him and his family. You didn't see much? And you think you saw most of it? Yeah, I mean, it was horrible. Like, I felt it was unwarranted and it did not have to be broadcast in the way that it was. But initially, when she was raging, she kind of glossed over the details of what it was exactly that upset her. Yeah, total whiplash between yesterday and today. Like, yesterday was the first time I felt that he had been in chat in a while. And what I mean is that it was him. It wasn't Teardrop, but I feel like that was the first time that he showed up in quite some time. And if I'm not mistaken, he stayed a while. Only for this to happen today. And if any of you saw, I did put a community post up earlier. I put 2, if I'm not mistaken, and I said that she did the exact same thing because she threatened him today. She threatened to expose him. And we're going to talk about what she thinks she exposed, but she threatened to expose him exactly a year ago. It was April that she threatened to expose him, saying that she has so much on him. Pretty much the same thing, that if he tries to expose her, he better watch out because she has more on him than he does on her. Oh, you didn't see the part where she came back on YouTube? Good, because we're going to be seeing a bit of it this evening. Particularly the part where she reads out the texts between them that led up to this whole mess. But I think, like, this whole week she has been weird. So today, it's Thursday. It's Thursday evening. And I believe it was 2 days ago that she showed up and she was saucer-eyed and acting really weird and just like completely bizarre. And on that evening, she decided out of nowhere to tell us about how her floors and the swordfish's floors are different because the width of the wooden planks is different. And she also told us, again, this was 2 days ago, she also told us how she ran Dee Dee's head in chat GPT. I can't even say this with like a straight face. She ran Dee Dee's head in chat GPT, and then I guess she ran her own ear or something, and did a comparison. And chat GPT told her that like, yeah, that they're like very similar. Again, this was 2 days ago when she was saucer-eyed. She decides out of nowhere to bring him up. She also said 2 days ago that she was going to go and see her sister because her sister moved to a new place. Yesterday, she says that she's on hiatus with her whole family, but wouldn't get into any details except to say that she just wants to be alone right now and doesn't want to deal with any family right now. So in one day, she went from saying she was going to see her sister to being on hiatus, which again indicates that wherever she went the day that she took off and didn't show up until late in the evening on YouTube, where was she? She wasn't at her sister's. So where was she? And why was she saucer-eyed the other day? What was up with that? But what was interesting on that was she said she was talking about, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Dippy Dippy, Miriam Harbawi. Somebody brought her up, and apparently there's DV going on in her relationship, Dippy Dippy's relationship. But what was interesting was when Foodie was informed of this, even though Foodie already knew about it and had the information, the very first thing she said was, oh, who is this about? Like swordfish? And then today, in the midst of all of this drama and all of this chaos, once again, she brings up the swordfish. So for 3 days in a row now, at random points of time and in conversations that he wouldn't even be part of, it wasn't like she was saying a story that was relevant to him. No, but she just like randomly threw him in 3 days in a row. The 3 days culminating in her going in on Salah today. Yeah, I heard that too, that Dippy Dippy was harmed, and that is really sad and really unfortunate, and her whole situation is. I didn't watch her except that when there was a lot of like weird stuff going on with her when she was going to be moving to Egypt to be with that guy. Like the guy broke up with her like right before she was going to be going over there, and it wasn't looking good for her from the get-go. The guy broke up with her and she wasn't going to go, but then she ultimately did. They ended up reconciling, and it was just very, 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 very messy. And what was interesting was, in the midst of all that mess, I think Salah had contacted her husband via was it Instagram or was it YouTube? Anyhow, Salah left Dippy Dippy's husband way back when Dippy's situation started. Salah like messaged him. Yes, the one in Egypt. Yes, Dippy Dippy. Yep. Harbawi is her surname. Yeah, Dippy was difficult to watch. Dippy started off okay, but that's only because we thought that she was like a parody channel of Foodie, but it turns out she wasn't. She was like her own, almost identical channel with the food, with the drama, except like she seemed a bit more capable in some ways. But yeah, Dippy Dippy. But it's just interesting that Foodie claims to have known that Dippy was harmed. She knew about it ahead of time, yet when somebody informed her during the live about it, she's like, oh, who's this about? Swordfish? Like, once again, the mind immediately jumped to swordfish. She's had swordfish on the mind for the last 3 days. And I only bring that up to say, is that what's fueling some of what happened today? Somehow. Like, does that play into it? Because I would think it does in some way. Like, Swordfish is still in her orbit, in her thoughts. Hey, Emerald. Who did a live? Dippy Dippy? I haven't seen her in well over a year. I don't know. Hopefully she is. Because I think she's by herself there too. She has no family there. She has the husband, but hopefully she's okay. I don't know. Are they married? I don't even know. Like, I stopped watching her before she even went to Egypt. You think she's been chasing the swordfish and getting rejected? Something's going on. Something is going on for sure. Because it was very weird how she's like all in love with Salah yesterday, and today she comes online and she's like, oh, I'm single. Now, she said, and she'll say this in what we're about to watch, but she said, like, she didn't like the fact that he referred to her as hun as opposed to love. And that apparently set things off and set off this whole evening. You think that's why she gets a car? Yeah, in the midst of all this, she's getting a car. Now, there's suspicion that it's either because of swordfish or it has to do with substances. That's why she keeps somehow getting a car. The first time was around her birthday, and like her aunt supposedly rented it for her. Who knows if that is true or not. But this last time that she rented the car for like a day and a half, that was strange. What did she need the vehicle for? I don't know. Could be to see swordfish, could be substances, could just be some, I don't know, something, could just be something having to do with trying to get Salah to go to Canada. Now, I think it was, I don't know, my sense of time this week is off, but like yesterday or the day before, I put up a video talking about Canada. And I said that I think that Salah had backed out of the whole idea of Canada. He wasn't as keen, or he isn't as keen about getting to Canada as he used to be. Whether that's because he's enjoying his life in Syria or because he realized that Foodie cannot make it happen to him, I just got this sense that he was just not as on board with the whole idea. Like, what is he going to do? Come to Canada and be stuck with Foodie? Like, really? And I said in that video also, if you happen to watch it, I said, I think Foodie's pushing for the Canada thing to happen for Salah more so. She's more willing to do things to get him to Canada than he is right now. And today she confirmed it. Today she confirmed it, that she's getting the sense that he's not, and you'll see what we're going to watch. She wants him to come to Canada, and she feels that he doesn't want to anymore because he's built his life in Syria. So yeah, it's all ridiculous. It's all ridiculous. Everything. He's totally invested in his life in Syria. Can you blame him? He ended up there because of her, number one. He's got things going on there. He has all of his family there, or much of it. He's opening businesses, supposedly, storefront businesses, or whatever it is that he's doing. Like, he's building a life for himself. He can't go back to Kuwait. Like, Syria is it for him. But she said today, when she was raging, that she should be prioritized over his family. Not his uncle, not his aunt, nobody. That he needs to prioritize her because she's his wife. Hey, Rebecca. Good day, good day. Welcome. So, yeah. She is angry that he has a support system, yes, because the whole setup was always just her and him in Kuwait, him doing the errands for her, and that's how she liked it. She wants him to be available to her, whether that is when they were physically together, for him to always be around, to do her errands, to tend to her, or whether it's long distance, for him to be available to answer her texts or phone calls immediately. Any delay triggers her and sets her off. And part of that is what happened today. He called her hun, and then he didn't respond quick enough. Yes, she did. Yes, Tulesio, she did say that he should tell her what he's doing every minute and every hour. Yes, she did in fact say that. Yep. That she wants to keep tabs on him all the time, which is very unrealistic. And I understand that, like, you know, his credibility right now, or like trust, is shot between like the whole Kybella thing and then the other things that she's found on his phone and pictures and him at the restaurant or the cafe with some other girl. Then remember, there was the whole thing of like, oh, my friends saw her boyfriend's phone and there was a lady with the big boobs. Like all of that is him. So she doesn't trust him. Fine. But you also have to be realistic and know that you can't keep tabs on someone every single minute when they're on the other side of the world. And in the midst of this, she also says that she has been like talking to one of the TikTok guys that she was battling with, and that she was going to go to Dubai. He invited her to Dubai and she was going to go. So it was nuts. If you saw the whole thing, it was chaotic and just like a big disaster. Yep, she did have him isolated. Yes. Yes, and she brought up the sister once again. And she brought up the sister very recently about how as soon as Foodie got to Kuwait, Salah's sister stopped talking to him because she did not approve. This is the second time that she's been this explicit. Yeah, totally clingy. Yes, a late night live with very little notice. Another one of those. She claims that she's not. And she claims that even though she like said all these like terrible things about Salah, she claims that when they were in Kuwait, he was in fact paying everything, which is how she managed to pay those $10,000 of debt. And that in Syria, he was also paying things. So she claims she's not giving him money, but who knows? Like, she's not going to say the truth 100% of the time. Or even 10% of the time. So yeah, all of this stemmed because he called her hun and he wasn't replying to her quick enough. Now, the other thing I just want to point out, I pointed out how like swordfish has been coming up 3 days in a row, including today. But also the last time that she blew up at him like this was the very end of December when she had the car, when supposedly she had the rendezvous with swordfish. So maybe that's just a coincidence, because it seems like they break up and get back together like every other week. But like that was the last time. That was the time the whole thing with ECP happened and all of that. So that was the end of December. Car, swordfish, drama, allegedly. And we have it now. I don't know. He has been cheating the entire time they were together. Yep, the times in Kuwait when he was sleeping. Oh, yeah. Yep. If she is giving him money, maybe she's buying his attention and he is not. Yeah. I mean, I think that's kind of what Foodie does and how she utilizes money when it comes to like her relationships. You know, I don't know. But it seemed like quite a reaction, an overreaction, given like what she claims happened as far as the texts are concerned. Like she didn't react this badly when she told us the story about the friend and the guy with the phone and the boobs. Like she wasn't dramatic like she was today. She always tells of herself. Yeah, she always does. Yes, today she even talked about the whole sponsoring him to come to Canada, that she would have to do it. And I wonder if the vehicle rental had to do with that. Maybe she was working on that. There's very few occasions where Foodie does not go live. And when she's live, we know she's live for like 6, 7, 8 hours a day. So for her to take the entire day and not show up until the very end, until late evening, what was she doing with that vehicle? It could have been for her to go and just like handle that sort of business too. Meaning like things that have to do with getting him to Canada. No, it's not a normal relationship at all. I mean, he's hired help. He's staff. Is what it is. And she also, in a way, told on herself regarding the whole Malaysia. Like, the story doesn't make sense. And we'll see in a moment, like, when she's going through the text, again, the whole Malaysia thing was allegedly his present to her for her birthday. But the Malaysia thing, you'll see when she goes through the texts, he had nothing to do with it. This was all her idea, which is what we've been saying all along. A lot of things that we've said all along have come to fruition. I know that it was several months ago when I said that, like, the reason she says she can't go back to Syria is because she's not allowed to go back to Syria because his family forbids it. And she's admit to that. She has admit to that. That's exactly what it is. She can't go to Syria because she's not allowed to. If it were up to her, she would. Same thing with the whole Canada thing. Hi, the Fiend. Welcome, welcome. She's not crying, not broke up. Well, you'll see, because when she got on YouTube, I think she was already starting to regret what she did. What she did today reminds me a lot of the whole, if anything happens to me, it's them. That's exactly what was going on. And what he was saying was almost exactly the same thing as what he said when that occurred. Keep my family out of your mouth. My sweet family didn't do anything to you. He pretty much said exactly the same thing today. And she was raging today the same way she was then. Blaming them for things. She dragged Noor today. She feels that Noor helped draft the divorce papers. She said that last time too. A couple of days ago, a week ago. She feels that like Noor helped him. Now she dragged in some cousins. Apparently there's this 17-year-old cousin who would be in the car with them, and she would always lean forward and whisper things to Salah and laugh. And Foodie feels that's inappropriate and that he's probably going to marry this, because it was just like all over the place. Yep. He would be dependent on her if he came to Canada. Exactly. And that would be very isolating for him. He was isolated enough in Kuwait, but at least he did have family members to like go and visit. He had friends to go and see. In Canada, he would be completely alone and it would just be her. That's it. And I think like that's resonating with him now. And maybe that's why he's backtracking. He would have no form of social support. She would have him exactly where she wants him. There to cater to her. And to her needs. He would have no outlet whatsoever. And maybe she's so insistent on him now coming to Canada, even though like she always said that wasn't part of the plan. Clearly it is part of the plan. Her plan. But like maybe isolating him like that, if she wants to know what he's going to be doing every minute of every day, well, there you go. Get him to Canada. He's under your roof and then you can see. Because he'll have nothing and nobody. DMing other women. Yeah. Yep. She completely went off the rails today, for sure. It was pretty much the whole don't talk to me day. Just the Canadian version of it. Malaysia would be the Southeast version of Survivor, hot and humid. Yeah. For sure, especially this time of year. Yep, Noor and the cousins and all the other family members. Yep, she feels that like his father's probably not even there. Oh, and another thing she said, which I know I said several months ago. I know I did. She said that she feels that like he hasn't been forthcoming with his family as to like the nature of their relationship. And I remember saying the exact same thing. Like maybe he's telling his family that they're business partners, or that she's investing in his business, or that they're communicating because of Julia or something like that. And it occurred to her today, or maybe she listened to that video, I don't know, that she feels that like he's hiding her from his family. See, people think my theories are far-fetched, but they haven't been. They haven't. Talking about the cousins. Yeah. Yep. The cousins have been coming up a lot more frequently. She never brought them up before, but in the last few months she has. How she feels like they're all going to be at Eid, all primed and proper and ready to go, and how it's common to marry cousins. She's been bringing up cousins a lot, and she think today it was that she said that she feels that he's going to go off and marry a cousin. Now, there's the other possibility, the rumor that has been circulating, right? The rumor that he is already married and is expecting a child. Could that have something to do with her going off the rails today? She called him a lot of things today. A lot of things. She called him the R word. She called him the B word. She called him a lot of things. Yep. Many things. But what's interesting is that he was, and I think I also said this too, that he will not speak unless she starts trashing him and particularly the family. And that's what she's been doing. He also had contact with, I think, some creator, which also that burned her up. I think that made her angrier than she already was. That's when she got more irate, and that's when she was dropping the R word, the B word, and all the other words, because he was communicating with a reactor, and she feels that that is the ultimate betrayal. Yep. Exactly. Because that's the one thing, exactly, the fiend. Like, he doesn't like her talking about his family. In general, as a collective, the whole family, he doesn't like that. And that's exactly what he said when they were in Syria, when they had that big fight. But here she is dragging his family again. Yeah, it was so bad. It was so bad. You think he's going to spill it all? I don't know. Is he shopping like to be interviewed? Would he? I don't know. Or do we think they're going to get back together? Like tomorrow she's going to apologize to him and everything will be good and fine and dandy. Her last live at 1:36. Is that the one? Yeah. Oh, we're going to listen to that. Yep. Yep. Is it at 1:36? Maybe mine is in reverse. I don't know. I know it's towards the end of it. Maybe that is the timestamp. Yeah, maybe it is. I think I have it at 1:31 or 1:32. Yeah, I don't know who that individual is, but yeah, supposedly since February. I want to know how Strawberries knows all this stuff, because she was quick to report this. Like within like a minute or two, she had all of this ready to go. But like in February, were they broken up in February? Because they've gone back and forth so many times. But that was the part I think that made her even more irate. The fact that he had been communicating with the enemy, or what she perceives to be the enemy in her eyes. And that's when she was like really, really, really done with him and went in like a lot harder. I don't know. Do you guys think they're going to get back together in like a day or two? Patch things up and make plans to go on like their trip? Or do you think like this is it? The other thing that was interesting that she mentioned tonight was like, we knew that like the dad didn't accept her and didn't approve of her and all of that stuff when she got there. But she also mentioned that the dad doesn't like her because of things that she did on her trips when she was going back and forth to Kuwait, like substances and all of that. She said that he had seen it, which means that there were discussions. If the father had seen what she was doing when she was in Canada and before returning to Kuwait on one of her visa hops, their discussions were had. Yes, the bloodline. Yeah, that's I put it in the title for that reason. Cursing his whole bloodline. All of them. Everybody. Thank you for the timestamps. That's a lot of them, yeah. Yep, 26, 49, 103. We'll check them out. Yeah. A mess. The whole bloodline. She took the whole family down with her, but that's exactly what she said. Now, here's the part that gets me. She fixates on the fact that they judge her, that they don't accept her. She has been back for 6 months. She has done nothing to improve herself, to make herself amenable to them. She hasn't done anything. She hasn't gone to the doctor, but what she has done is she has gone downtown and made a mess of herself eating those beaver tails on more than one occasion. Wasn't the whole point that they were going to take a year apart and she was going to work on herself? 6 months and nothing has happened. You go downtown and you make a spectacle of yourself and you want them to accept you. You don't do things which are socially acceptable. And it's not just one thing that she does that's not socially acceptable. It's everything. It's all of like the beaver tail stuff. It's all of the substances that she's been on several times since she got back. It's the way that she behaves. It's the passing gas. It's the belching. It's not putting any effort into self-improvement, any of that. Like, she hasn't done anything to change. In their eyes, she's exactly that same person who was in Syria saying that they were going to off her. So why should they be accepting? She just wants them to automatically accept her, but she's making no effort to change their minds. Yes, family members 100 years from now will smell her foul aura. Well, because I think she realized it at the end of her YouTube stream that she came off as unhinged. It was starting to occur to her. But after all that, would he take her back? I don't know. And what does that even mean, taking her back? If she's a secret from his whole family and this is all like some hush hush, like, is he taking her back, or is he just like telling her things just to keep her from talking about him or his family or whatever it is? Yes, yelling at the security guards. So that's the whole thing. If Salah's father was aware of the things that she was doing on her visa runs back in Canada, I would imagine that he's probably aware of the things, or at least some of the things, a handful of things maybe, that she has done now since returning to Canada. And none of those things are things that he would want his son to be associated with. She has been, and she said that today too, that she's been gaining weight. She said that she has gained weight while on the medication. She has. And, she was eating simultaneously while raging, and she was also getting very red. She had put like hot sauce all over her food. She was sweating. She got soy sauce all over the couch. It was pretty much a disaster, for sure. But yes, she has covered, and that's not adequate for her. So she's not going to go to the dentist. Like, yeah, full-blown hypertension, yes. Yes, I've said it before that she looks like she's been consuming a lot of salt, and each day it becomes more apparent, like in her face. I don't know. I think somebody said that like in one of her lives over the last few weeks, like you could even see like her heartbeat like in her eyelids. I didn't see that. I don't know. That's what I heard. Indicating hypertension. Brianna Miller, I think so too. She made a comment, I believe it was yesterday, and she's like, she referred to it in the past, but today, this evening, she said that she still is on it. I think it's more than 5 emeralds. I really do. I really do. She eats meals in stages. Yeah, back to back stages, it seems. I don't know. Because I listen to her more than watch her. And I feel like every time I do glance over at the screen, there's like a new meal that appears. Like yesterday, it was the Taco Bell. She pressed the paper to her face, left a mark for a long time. Yeah, for sure. That's not good. And I think she knows. On some level, she knows that these are not good things. Watching her makes you feel like to gasp for air, Liz the Loki. Yeah, and the breathing is worse than it's ever been. Like she's done nothing. She had the 1 year timeline. She hasn't put any effort in to do anything positive for herself. 6 months flew by. And today she was saying she was like thinking about the future. Now she doesn't know what the future holds and all of that stuff. First, second, third dinners because she sleeps extremely late. Yes, she does. She does. Every time she says, like, this is something that irks me, she's like, oh, I haven't eaten today. I haven't eaten all day. It's like, well, yeah, because you woke up at 3 and you're streaming before 4. Of course you haven't eaten. So it's not that you haven't eaten all day. It's because you're waking up in the afternoon. Pressing the hand against. Yeah. I mean, her skin is blanching. So you're controlled diabetic. Yeah, and you're not getting the blanching. I mean, hers is clearly not controlled. Has never had blood work, at least not since she's been back. Yes, I saw that. Sitting down and sweeping the floor. She can move, though. That's the thing. I don't know how much of. Sometimes I feel like some of the things she does are performative because it is catering to that other set of viewers that we've talked about before, like needing a grabber for all of those things, unnecessary. Yeah, 1 minute there's a dinner plate, a taco. It's just like, I don't know. Every time I glance over, there's something different going on. And it's like, how and why? She doesn't. But there was like a few weeks ago, she was on the side of the road and she was walking and she was actually bending her knees. So I really wonder if part of that is just like the not bending of the knees is habit or because it goes under the umbrella of struggle content, right? I can't bend my knees. I'm using the grabber. I have to sit down. I need the scooter, all of that. There's a set of people who enjoy that sort of thing. So I wonder. It's like all getting blurred now, right? Like how much of it is like her being debilitated because of her lifestyle and how much of it is for certain viewers. Yeah. Yeah, she broke the island. Like, I don't know how she did that because she leaned on it. I was trying to understand what she was talking about, but I couldn't. She said like the sides, the wood or something, like she broke the island and they have to come and fix it. I wouldn't be surprised though if she did lean on it or who knows what happens when she's not streaming to us. Who knows? And then there's like the messy apartment. So it's just been like a series of things. The messy apartment, the saucer eyes, the disappearing for a whole day, them being lovey-dovey, and then today. It's just been like a weird week for her. Just guessing. Okay. Yeah, she was a little bit like not. She wasn't giving too much detail. She was being vague intentionally, so it sounded. It was missing legs prior to her moving in. Okay. Maybe. That very well could be. Ay, 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 destruction everywhere. Oh, and how could we forget? How I knew I was missing something. The whole Tracy thing yesterday. The whole Tracy thing, where she expects to know exactly what Salah is doing every minute of every day, and she expects Tracy, who goes to dialysis, to attend her lives and be present for 6 hours. We forgot about the Tracy thing. So you see what I mean? It's just been like a weird week for her of just like things like it's been building up to this moment. Tracist, yeah. Tracy, who's no longer a mod, it's just teardrop now. But here's the thing with that. I was gonna make a video on that, but like all of these other things have now happened. She was talking about mods in general about a week ago or so. It seemed to come out of nowhere. How like she needs mods who are present. She shouldn't have mods who just show up every once in a while. She didn't say any names, but that's what she was like talking about mods. And there was another time prior to that Tracy did show up, and she's like, oh, Tracy, like you're hardly ever here. We haven't seen you in like a very long time. And it's also clear that she and Teardrop have been talking about this whole moderator situation behind the scenes. And then we get to yesterday, where she gets unmodded. And then proceeds to tell Teardrop that she's, how did she phrase it? Butt sniffer or something to that effect. I posted it, but that Teardrop is a butt sniffer, which is true. However, it's just interesting. And then they were trying to compare who is more ill. Is it bedbound Teardrop with the tumors, or Tracy who has to go to die? Like that was nuts too. Yesterday was nuts. Today was nuts. Yeah, it was all crazy. It's like this whole week has just been weird. Passive aggressive, yeah. Yes, it was passive aggressive, yes. And acting like she had just thought of it. Like, I don't know, moms, like they should be here. Yep. Tracy got mad about Teardrop getting the burger. See, I missed the burger thing. But apparently that whole burger thing was what prompted Tracy to make that comment yesterday. Yes, she does. She expects her mods to be, yes, the same as she expects from Salah. Yes, she has these particular expectations from people that they need to be available to her and at her beck and call. She flat out said that yes, that she has other mods who are always there the entire time whenever she goes on. Yes. And then somebody asked her, well, what do the mods get out of this? And she said they get to support you. That's what they get out of it. So they need to be available all the times that Foodie goes live, which is very many times throughout the day. They need to be available, and what they get in return is the support. To know that they support Foodie. Just knowing that you support her is what you get. Oh, she did get, okay, now that makes sense. Now the comment makes sense. Okay. For sure. She lost her phone at Beaverton. Yes. Yes. When she lost the phone and Tracy, yes. And that other time when it was, did you see my comment? And it was Tracy who caused the mess again there too. She ended up like going off live. It was so nuts. Yes. What if getting rid of Tracy was a monetary thing? Could be. Yeah. Teardrop doesn't have an oven, and that's been since last year, the end of last year, the whole oven thing. Teardrop's always having some type of a crisis. But yet somehow she's bedbound, but always babysitting or always running to the hospitals. I don't know. You think Tracy was Salah? Well, it's funny because on the screenshot that I posted, somebody flat out asked, like, is Teardrop Salah? And she glossed over that. She did not address that. She was answering like all of the comments up until that point and then skip. Yes, he was. Well, now Salah is not. I think he's unmodded and he's blocked. She claims they've blocked each other. Who knows? And who knows how long that will last. I guess it'll depend on how she feels when she returns from her movie. Yep. I guess it's just Teardrop now. Or isn't it, is it Melly, who's another mod? I think Melly's a mod. Yeah. But I think like the one she trusts the most and who does discuss things with, whether it's via text, via phone, however, is Teardrop. Oh, Nina. Of course, Nina. Nina the money bag. Scapegoat. Okay. And Teardrop. Got it. I guess Teardrop is like the mod manager. And we saw how Tracy came back and was like, are you happy, Teardrop? So she knows that there was like something going on there between the two of them, whether it was like a planned capitulation or whatever they had going on. A mess. A week of a mess. Saucer eyes, running Dee Dee's head through chat GPT, Tracy disappearing for a whole day and just like live streaming right at the end, and then today. It sounds ludicrous, just like even bringing those things up. Yeah, it's like utter chaos. So let's do this. Let's have a look or listen to Foodie reading the text messages between her and Salah that set all of this off. And then we can determine if she overreacted to what he had to say or his behavior, all of that. You find it hilarious when she goes off on Dee Dee? Well, yes. And last week, I believe it was, that she got very into the specifics of how her and Dee Dee's rendezvous occurred, which I thought was weird. I would think that, because supposedly that was a traumatic event, like why would you rehash it and rehash it in so much detail as to how it happened? Very weird. It's usually random. Yeah, digging into Dee Dee is random. Yeah, it is, totally. Just like running Dee Dee's head through chat GPT. It's like, why are you telling us this now? It has nothing to do with any other part of the conversation. Ugh. Goodness. I don't even know. And it's only Thursday. All right, let's see here. What have I got? All right. Let me know when you can see her on the screen, because I think there is a delay as there was last time. We're going to listen to her read out the text messages. All right, so let me just do these things on my end. You see her? Okay, good.
Damaged now. I mean, I'm pathetic. Belly scary, he no carry. The trust is gone, exactly. And I wanted so bad to just pretend like it wasn't. But it's not, it just always it'll come out no matter what. Yeah. I know. 7 times, yeah. Thanks, Foodie Fan. It's over. Anyways. Yeah, the distance, yeah. Literally worlds apart. Literally. Make new songs. Hi, baby. I love you. Wendy. Wendy. I wouldn't say he's like abusive because he's only ever, he threw his purse at me once and I threw a phone at him. So we were both like really toxic to each other.
Okay, so one of the things that is, I'm sure, circulating quite a bit is the fact, so she came out and said that Salah hit her. And this was during her rage. And she said that he threw his satchel at her. And the explanation that she gave, yes, exactly, it's a satchel. Yes. He threw his satchel at her. And allegedly, this happened when she tried to leave Syria and she fainted at the airport. And he had to be called to come and retrieve her. She said that she was yelling at him a lot. For some reason, it's like, he came to pick you up. Why are you yelling? She was yelling at him a lot and just going off on him, and that he threw his bag at her and it kind of like hit her in the face. What she failed to say until about an hour and a half later, which she will say now, which she just started to get into, is that she threw her phone at him. Not in the same incident, supposedly, but she threw her phone at him, so much so that it caused, I think, a gash above his eye. But she omitted that when she was raging at him. She wanted to expose him and was threatening that she was going to expose him. And that's what she supposedly, one of the things that she exposed him for was that. Only to later say that she threw the phone at him after, and it was his phone, I think, because she claims, and I think she's going to say it in this part, because she claims that when she was going through his phone, she saw some things and then threw it back at him. So he threw his satchel at her and she threw the phone at him and clocked him in the eye. That's what's been going on. But she doesn't say that part initially. Let's continue.
Is that act abusive? Yes. BG. If I could be anywhere in the world, I don't know. KFG? Yeah, I threw a phone at his eye and there was a gash. But I don't think I meant to throw it at his face. I meant to throw it at him because I caught things on his phone. BG Sakti. It's not just physical, I know. Thank you, Tammy. What prompted this argument? I'll tell you another time. I don't feel like talking anymore. I'm so tired. Just basically, he seemed crabby pants when, like, okay, you tell me if this is, I'll tell you.
So here she goes. She's going to proceed to read all of the texts, the ones that she sent and the ones that he sent. And she's going to cover the delays in between everything. So here she goes.
Regardless, it doesn't change anything because I don't trust him anymore. So last night I messaged him telling him I will think about going to Malaysia. And that was at midnight my time. I fell asleep. So at 3 a.m. today, he messaged me and said, "Hi, babe. Good morning. What did you eat last night?" And then about Malaysia, about like he wants to wait a bit to book the tickets because he's not sure about the war. And then 10:10, meeting soulmates.
Notice how she glosses over the part about Malaysia, because she's not reading those verbatim, because if she does, it will showcase how she is the one who was paying for and planning for that trip.
And then I wrote back at 11 today a.m. I said, "Yeah, I guess, eh?" I wrote, "Hi, babe, what are you doing?" And then I wrote, my paranoia coming in, I wrote, "So just to be sure, you 100% want to come to Canada with me after Malaysia?" And then I wrote 12:12, 1:1, like 13:13. Still no answer from him. Then at 1:30, so 2 hours later, he wrote, "Hi, hun, how you doing?" I wrote, "Hi, babe, where were ya? Why call me hun, not love? Hun is love, sweetie." I wrote, "Okay, babe." And then he wrote, "I was taking a nap." I said, "Nap? LOL." He said, "Yeah." I wrote, "Hee hee." And then about Canada, he said, "Let's stay alive first and travel to Malaysia, LMAO." I said, "But I don't want to go to Malaysia if you don't plan to be with me long term, you see?" And he wrote, "Oh, yeah, inshallah." I said, "Wow, reassuring." And then he quoted that and said, "What?" I said, "Because if you don't want to come here and I can't go there, how will we be together in the future?" He's like, "We talked about this many times, you know, so halas, LOL." And then I wrote, "So you will come here?" He said, "Inshallah." And then he's like, "You want me to visit first?" I said, "If you want to come." He said, "Tamam." I said, "I want to travel the world." He's like, "Me too." He said, "What are you going to do now?" I said, "Go live in a bit, you." And then still no answers. At 1:40 I said that. So then at 1:54, no answer still. So I wrote, "Now you busy?" And then at 2:03 he answered me. So that would be like 23 minutes later. He said, "I went to the bathroom." And then he quoted in me and said, "So what if I got busy, Yanni?" with like 5 question marks. I could tell he's irritated. He's like, "You should be mature." I said, "You can't be respectful and say, okay, I'm busy now? Anyway, what will you do tonight? You never tell me." And then he wrote, "Because I hate when someone asks me, now you're busy, like this." I said, "Well, I hate it when I'm talking with someone and they just leave. So if I'm a bother, just tell me." And then he said, "Somebody rang the bell suddenly. Like, life is fucking different here." I said, "You said you went to the bathroom. What the fuck, weird lies?" He said, "Yes, I checked who was there and then bathroom. Oh my fucking God, bye." And then I said, "Wow, nah. You can't talk to me and treat me like this. And then expect me to go to Malaysia with you. I won't bother you anymore. Fucking bullshit." I said, "I feel single anyways. You get mad when I ask simple questions and never have time to even fucking talk to me. So fuck you and all of Syria and fuck everything. Don't talk to me anymore. You are a liar anyways. Fake as fuck." And then he said, "You talking about respecting my ass?" I said, "No, you don't deserve it now. I'm done. It's over. Over. Bye," he says. I said, "Tired of this shit." He said, "I don't want to travel now." I said, "I don't either. Not with you. I will go to Dubai. Someone invited me there. Go whatever the fuck you want. Bye." Bye. I said, "Go fuck your cousin, hypocrite. Go fuck yourself." I said, "You go fuck yourself. You went too far insulting me and my innocent family online in this toxic way. Goodbye forever." And then I said, "Your innocent family? The one who judges me and says they don't want you to be with me or in their home? And goodbye to you. Don't treat me like your wife anyway. Bye forever. You DM'd someone, you dog." That's it.
Yeah, Liz, she looks like she's very happy with herself, right? She looks like she's very pleased with everything that she just read out to us. But like, there's a couple of key moments, right? Number one, it's her pushing for him to go to Canada. He didn't answer her when she posed that question. That's when he took that long period of time to get back to her, almost 2 hours. So it sounds like he didn't want to give her a direct answer. This reminds me of when he said to her back in January, I believe it was, didn't he say something to her about like, you're annoying, Chantal, or leave me, like, bye, Chantal. There was something that he said to her back in January. I need to go back and remember that, like, he cut her off again, where she asked him a question and he did not respond to her directly, but kind of blew her off. It's giving me those same kind of vibes. He didn't want to give a very direct answer about Canada, probably because of the reasons that we said, that he doesn't want to commit to coming to Canada and being isolated, just him with her. That's number one. She's the one pushing the whole Canada thing. But then furthermore, like, you can see how she escalated it when she didn't like the answers that he was giving. When she didn't like the fact that he called her hun. He called her hun and she didn't like that. And that was one of the turning points in the conversation. She said, "Why are you calling me hun? Why not love?" And he said, "Well, hun is love." So even the phrasing of his words and his word choices aren't good enough for her. Now, this is not to say that what he's doing here is right. If he's leading her on, if he's trying to get the free trip out of her, whatever the case may be. But the things that she gets upset and twisted about are not the things she should be getting upset and twisted about. There are bigger things. Yeah, she's totally smug. So immature, both of them, totally. Right, exactly. Yeah, if what his friend said is true, he has made at least 2 attempts to enter Canada and was declined on both of those 2 attempts. So he doesn't want to be declined for a third time. And she goes on to say at one part of this video that, like, she would be sponsoring him. So I feel like this is something that she's been working on for a while. Because every time she says, "Oh, I'm busy, there's things I have to do," like, what is it that Foodie does? Foodie doesn't do anything. She seals and she streams, and that's it. On a few occasions, it's been 2 maybe since she returned. She spent some time with her aunt. So what else could it be? And it always boils down to swordfish, substances, and now maybe this. Maybe she's been doing stuff at the offices or online to try to sponsor him so he could come. But now she's putting in that effort, or what she perceives to be his effort, and he's not giving her an answer if he is going to return to Canada with her after Malaysia. So it sounds like that was her plan. They were going to go to Malaysia together, which is somewhere that he couldn't go, and then they would return to Canada. How they were going to pull that off, I do not know. I don't know the legalities and the logistics of Canada, but it sounds like that's the plan that was being put together here. The entire thing read just like a scammer text message. Yeah, but who's the scammer? Both, right? It sounds like they're both scammy. Very middle school. Very. Yeah, I don't know either how it all works with her debt, because she's got bankruptcy, she's got the taxes, she's sponsoring him. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, exactly. She'll find fault with him regardless because it's not up to her standards. Because unless he is answering to her and doing what it is that she wants, catering to her, all of that, then it's not good enough. She didn't pay 2024. I'm not surprised. Yep, for sure. If you don't pay, there's penalties. For sure. Same as here in the US. If you didn't get your stuff done by yesterday and you didn't do your extension, like, there's always penalties to these things. But yeah, the whole thing was very immature. These are two adult people, and this is how they're talking to each other. But you also see, so one of the turning points was she didn't like that he called her hun. She didn't like the time between the messages. And you see how he said he brought up his family. Again, his sweet, innocent family, and the way that she's talking about them. But you see how she like escalated it and started like slagging off his whole family. She said, F you, F Syria, F everybody. Not good. And that's the thing. Like, one of the main things that she focused on was like the fact that his family does not accept her. And how the family was talking about her, and how the family doesn't want her there, and how the family doesn't want him to tell her anything or to show the house. She needs to understand that where the family's coming from. You said that they were going to off you. You said that you were going to break his house. That is not Salah's house. That is his father's house, I believe, or maybe his mom's. The point is, it's not his house. It's a family member's house. So they have every right to say that they don't want him to show you the house. She needs to understand this. But she refuses to. She didn't try to present herself as a likable person. No, she didn't want to be social. They were trying to teach her to cook. They were trying to like include her. But no, she wanted to lock herself up in the room. And even when little children were knocking on that door, she wouldn't let them in. She just wanted to be by herself. And I think she detested the fact that there were people around all the time. She wanted it to just be her and him catering to her. They were trying to include her, even if there was a language barrier. We saw her with Noor cooking. But now she's like throwing Noor under the bus, saying Noor was like a mastermind behind the divorce papers. Yeah, she didn't try to learn. She didn't. And the thing is, like, if your goal is to like reconcile with him, when you return to Canada, whether you're trying to get him here or not, whatever their plan is, like, you should be taking steps to better yourself. Notice with this whole exchange that she just read to us, notice his first question to her. What did you have for dinner? And she didn't even answer him. But he asked her that. What did you have for dinner? Because part of the deal was that she was going to work on her health. She was going to do better. Their lovey-dovey conversation yesterday, in the midst of the whole Tracy thing, their lovey-dovey conversations were again about her getting better, her improving her stamina, you know, the same old stuff again, but her like getting better before they travel anywhere, before they go to Malaysia, before they do whatever. Lovey-dovey goals and plans and everything. And he asks her right here, what did you have for dinner? She doesn't answer him. We can't say, like, he's a lot of things, but at least he did try to get her to do something. Small things better. But she hasn't done anything on her end. She wants them to accept her as she is. All the foulness, all the things that make her uncouth, everything. Like, she keeps saying, oh, because of her past and whatever. Sure, they probably didn't accept her because of that, but what efforts have you made to show them that you're a different person, that you've improved things? And I don't mean necessarily about her size. I mean about all the other, like, unpleasant things she does that are not socially acceptable. Yes, he has shown support and care. He got her the treadmill, all of that stuff. Is she live again? Oh, gosh, I don't know. It's very possible that she is, because she must have returned from her movie and she's probably telling everybody about what happened or about her regrets. Let me see if she's live again. And if she is she on Kick or is she on YouTube? Okay, she's not on YouTube. She might be on Kick, who knows? Let me see here. I'm just trying to take a look. And let's see. She accused him of flirting with Noor and said that Noor is married with kids. Did she? I know she accused him of flirting with the cousin who's like 17 years old. That she did. She did that tonight. But yeah, like what steps have you taken? No, they don't have to accept you. They don't have to accept your they don't have to. And they didn't. But like what steps have you taken to show that you have changed, that you're better than what they think of you as? You haven't. You came back to Canada and you're making a mess of yourself with the beaver tail. If they're even peeking in or looking in and they're seeing that, can you imagine? Can you imagine what they're thinking? But she told him that she's supposed to come first, and not his uncle, not his family, nobody, not his cousins. She should be first because she's the wife. She's live on YouTube. I just checked. She wasn't coming up. She did imply he was flirting with cousins, especially the 17-year-old. Something about that 17-year-old who we never heard of before until today bothers her. Let me see. Oh yeah, there she is. Post movie. Let's see. Let me see if I can try to grab her. Let me see here. Let me see. Give me one moment. So I wonder if her post movie is just giving a recap of the movie, or if she has regrets over her behavior, if she's like calmed down. Because in what we just saw, the clip here, yes, she's laughing about the text messages. However, she looks like she's coming down off the rage. Okay, let me see here. You don't think they're married anymore? She claims they are. At the same time, she claims that that Noor drafted the divorce papers, that he hasn't handed them in. Who knows?
Lenozi.
Okay, let me see. I would agree. She did mention something today that she's insecure because she said that she is not conventionally attractive and that therefore that adds to her insecurities. However, she did blame the majority of her insecurities on him and because of his behavior and what he did with Kybella and all of the other things that she has found on his phone. So she's blaming him for her insecurities and everything else. Oop. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to see if I could bring her up, and it's not working for me. But yeah, she's definitely on one today. Now, is that because something else is going on behind the scenes? Is that because she has been interacting with other people? She claims that she's been interacting with the guy from TikTok, the one who invited her to Dubai. She claims that she's been talking to that guy for quite some time since she did that battle with him. But yet at the same time, she's getting upset about Salah and what he's doing and needing to know what he does every minute of the day. But you're having who knows what interactions. With who? She said that the guy slid into her DMs afterwards and invited her to go to Dubai and said that she should go with him or something like that, and that she was considering it. Is she still raging? I don't know. I can't bring her up for some reason. I'm still trying. Give me 1 second. Up, maybe. Let me see. Wait, I might have gotten it. I got it. Yay. Okay. Here we go. Tell me if you can see. There's pavement in the image. And we'll see if she's raging.
Freaking heck. Is it better this way? I think so. I think it's better this way. Oh, I got a speed bump though. Hello, Scrape. Oh, what a cute picture. What a cute picture. Hello. No. Hey, Marie, Magic, Tiffany, Amy Lee. I'll tell you about the movie in a sec. Eads, Patty, Freestyle, Linda, Robin. Hey, Robin. You love us? Oh, this is a tricky part to cross.
She's got her soft, cute voice on.
It's midnight and a half. Lisa P, Harley, Chrissy. It's been raining. Oh gosh. Can I go over this bump? Yep. It's been raining. Yeah. I want to go for a little scoot. I don't know, just around the parking lot maybe. Hey, Laura, Monica, hello. Hey, D, baby. Yes. Scooter Bees. Hi, Island Dragonfly. I was literally sweating like the whole night. Japanese buffet. Anyone want to buy me dinner? It's closed. I'm just joking. Anyways, I can buy myself dinner.
Yesterday, when the whole Tracy teardrop thing happened, she went on this whole thing how she never asks anybody to buy her anything. And yet here we have her asking people to buy her dinner. Completely different than her argument yesterday. Yes, the motor sounds rough and Foodie doesn't look good. She's very red. She looks like she has hypertension. She was sweating. Not good. It's 1 a.m. Oh, no, midnight and a half.
You just finished watching Long Legs? Did you like it? Hey, Wario. It's my scooter. Jamal. Okay, so, get coffee. Should I? So the movie was actually... Oh, you're shooketh? I'm shooketh. It was weird. Yes, the movie was, it was very, like, Evil Dead. There's, like, nobody. Look at this. What the hell? Hey, KCBG13. So the movie was like... Can I be your second wife? Hey, Hex Girl. You can be the only wife at this point. Hey, Weird Barbie. Oh, the main character? Well, so... Maybe I'll just scoot to the end of the street. So the movie was like, Whoa. Okay. It was, I don't like holding that side. It was very reminiscent of Evil Dead. I'm not alone, I'm with you guys. So, you guys are gonna report any weirdos. But yeah, it was like Evil Dead. Like, if you're going to watch it to think it has anything to do with the original Mummy, no. Not at all. Am I allowed to scoot in this area? There's a car here. Buses only. What about scooters? No. Am I allowed to be here? I don't think so. Whee! I'm rebelling. Yeah, it was like very Evil Dead-like. So like, yeah, at least they didn't butcher your OG Mummy movies. Yeah. But it was, yeah, it was just Evil Dead. It was really gross. And more like demon possession, but like mummy demon possession. Do it anyway.
Hi there,
well, I don't know if they mean
welcome.
Cars or if they mean human beings. I feel like going to take a look. Because look, there's a bus stop, so people stay at that bus stop. Like, that's where they go. So I think they mean cars. Oh, is that a big puddle? Yikes, it is. Which way is the best way to tackle this? There we go. What is that? No. I don't know anything about a Nokia phone. I don't know why he would put that in strawberries. I don't. It's very strange. And maybe it's his new wife's phone. I don't know.
Interesting what she's saying. It sounds like something else happened. Something about a Nokia phone or something. And she says that maybe it's his new wife's phone. I wonder.
Tim Hortons. Like, how am I supposed to know, bro? Hi, Scrape. I should go back, eh? I just want some fresh air. Like, I've been inside. I don't think I should go to Tim Hortons. I hate going that way. It's all bumpy and stuff. I'm gonna go on the sidewalk so I don't get run over. But yeah, like, I'll be careful. Let's get some beef and cheddars. Do you know how long it would take me to scoot to Arby's? Just Google how long it would take to walk and then like... Hey, Hex! That's not true. What the hell is wrong with you people? Better inside and warm home? Nah. Does my building look like Legos to you? It looks like Jenga. Hold on a minute. BT! I just want to have a look around here. I think the bus has stopped right now. Looks like a GTA building. .30 an hour. Oh, I'm allowed this way. Just not the other way, I guess. Does this look like the back rooms? Oh, there's a security. Whoa, this is creepy.
Her neighborhood, and yet she's asking us what it looks like.
Honestly, they did a commercial for the back rooms at the movies. That is so cool. I want to see that so bad. Look at this, all these bus stops. Uh-oh. The train is coming, see? I hear the train a-coming. Midnight train. She took the midnight train going anywhere. It's delicious. Delicious. Can you make the nips more random next time, straight? Like one south, one east. The O train. The O face train. That was freaking me out. Because what if a bus comes? It can run me over. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Restricted bees. Hey, Stuffy Doo-Doo. Walmart? No. Nothing is open around these parts. Except for Tim Hortons. Hey, Hideo Cell. I don't feel like eating bulk donuts right now. I had friggin' you know what I had at the theater? I had I just want some fresh air. Ugh. I had some Reese's. It's like Reese's but with like peanuts inside. And then I'm over midlife. I'm not gonna live to be 84. There's a bus. I got out just in time. No, I didn't have nachos. Hey, Luke! Can I go on a business trip with you? I'm tired of this place right now. And I had a popcorn, but I didn't finish it because I got a combo one and it was a large popcorn. And large popcorns are... I waited for those two guys to go inside because I don't want to, like, hold them up at the door and they're waiting for me to... I don't feel like going home yet. She took the midnight train, going anywhere. Can I scoot down here? Anything to drink? Yeah, I have my water actually. Oh, at the movie. Yeah, I had no, they don't have freestyle. They have freestyle butter, but like popcorn topping. Fill it with butter. Yeah, I saw people do that. It's not butter, it's like an oil. What is this crap here? Oh fuck, sorry. Hey, punk rock. No, we don't have a pool at all. I wish. We have a gym. This is the back area. Oh my.
So she says that she wishes that they had a pool. Why? She wouldn't use it anyway. She said she has a gym. We've seen her in the gym, but she only used it a handful of times. And that's when she was trying to demonstrate to Salah that she was actually preparing for the Malaysia trip. So why wish you had a pool? It would be of no use to you. Also, I do agree, something is up, something is strange, but notice how she was trying to avoid those two guys who were going into the building. That's part of like her social, she calls it social anxiety. It's part of her social awkwardness. She didn't want to interact with them because I know that she knows how she feels, like how she is perceived. So that's why she was trying to avoid them. Also, they were men. Would she have avoided two women in the same way? Unclear, but that is part of her social awkwardness. And although she tells us that she has all of this confidence, that's not the case. And this is just one very, very small example. Yes, she is very swollen. She's been, and when she was eating and raging earlier, she almost was looking as if she was getting even more swollen and definitely redder. And I'm sure the hot sauce that she was pouring on her food didn't help either.
My God, you know, I'm gonna get that, aren't I? That question for the next month. Are you back with Salah? Have you talked to Salah? No. Do you think he's good? Like, okay, number one, I'm not talking to him. But do you honestly think he's gonna talk to me after I called him a dog and told everyone in his country to fuck off? No. I don't think so. Hey, Glitter Ma. A hotel room. I don't get the same pleasure out of them anymore. I need to find my purpose in life. Then I'll be happy. Anyone want a mattress? Ew. Probably has bed bugs. Can bed bugs jump? Oh, there's a huge stain. Somebody sharted on it. Oh, a TV monitor. Eat, pray, love. That means I have to go to India. So, I don't think so. Not by myself as a woman. Well, there are some spots that are safe, actually. Leave it for the unhoused. What's this here? Just going for a little drive around the... This is the other building. More expensive building. Right there is like $2,700.
And you know what, Nikki, the tragedy of all that, if she is embarrassed about that, is that she did it to herself. She did it completely to herself. Because if we think back to like the picture of her in the overalls, yes, granted, she's young there, and she's probably in her early teens or whatever, but she was cute. Anything that she has done with her appearance, which we know she values a great deal, was due to her own actions, and especially due to like whatever side activities it is that she has been doing with her special interest content. So it's self-inflicted, really. Good morning, roasted chicken.
2,700. You wouldn't solo? Anyone want to take a girls' trip to India or Morocco or something? No, you know what I have to do before I can find any purpose is, like, take care of myself, you know? And then, maybe then, things will become clearer. Think of the dumpsters. Oh, this is creepy back here. What's back here? Who's these? Who's these? What's these and who's these? There's the movie theater. Could you, Jill? I'm gonna go to my apartment now. Morocco? You love it, Magic Cat? Thank you, Luke. Thanks, guys, for thumbsing up. Do strength. Hey, Habibti. You're down for a girls' trip? Here's the train. You Beezers have been on this train. Movie out of 10. Okay. 6.5 or 7. My battery's going down. We gotta get home. Oh, please don't die on me. Don't die on me. Oh boy. Because once it gets here, it kind of just goes fast. Hey, Weird Barbie. Yeah, it's decent. It's worth watching, yes. It's pretty good. It's entertaining. If you like Evil Dead, it's pretty gross. Oh, walaikum salam. I didn't see you say salam. Walaikum salam wa barakatuh. Is that what they say? I don't know the long version. I need to learn it. Uh-oh. My scooter's slowing down. Get ready to push it. Shit, come on. You never saw Evil Dead? Do you like gross movies? Because if not, that would explain why you didn't see it. No, it goes walaikum salam wa barakatuh and something else. What's the rest? No, I'm not gonna go watch Michael Jackson biopic because I didn't even give a shit when he was alive, so. Dateline. Scrape! The swimsuit bees. The grossest movie? Wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. Gummo. Maybe Pink Flamingos? I don't know. Like, gore-wise? The Terrifier. You make me laugh. Thank you. I like making people laugh. Pineapple. La bête. La belle et la bête. The movie was 6.5 or 7. I don't know how to judge movies very well. Beauty boy! Oh, Green Inferno. Yes, I take that back. That movie's gross as hell. Cannibalism bees. Let's hope all the accessible doors are working. Don't say 6, 7. Why? You don't like those numbers? Yes! Oh, the poop scene. Sorry, I have to. Oh, La Bête, the movie? I never heard of it. Success.
I think so too, Bella Italian. She was saying that she wanted something earlier.
Hi, Bishi. Hi, Bishi. Hi, Bishi. Did you miss me, Bishi? What's this? What's this? What? 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 BG12. BG! Did you miss me, Beach? What? I gotta park my scooter. Okay? No.
BG probably wants to eat. The neighbors probably want to sleep, and there's all of this commotion going on. I know she is so cute.
I love you. She's excited. BG, move it, BG13. Wait, BG13. Whoa. Le BG. Yes.
She is hungry, but I don't think she recognizes that as hunger. And that's the sad part of it all.
Je comprends, BG13. BG. Come on, BG. Come on, BG. Come on. Here. What? What?
She's
I gotta
hungry.
pee. Hold on, guys. If you don't mind. Ben, j'ai sorti. Gotta wash my hands. Hi, baby. Do you know how much I miss you? Do you? Yes, baby. Hi. What?
Liz, the other day BG went straight up to the camera and she just stood there staring straight at it when Foodie was away in the other room. It looked like she was asking for help.
Ma'am. Ma'am.
Excellent point, Broasted. Excellent point.
Yes, it is. It's not a big Burger King. It's not a McDonald's. It's a Wendy's. Beijo certinho. Oh, da da da. Yes, this is Africa.
Right? It's such a disservice to BG.
BG?
She complained about Salah being in the bathroom too long and not responding to her in time, but it seems like she's no better because she's been in there for a while as well.
Here's my new setup. I gotta make my bed. Yes, BG, I need some cold air. Hi! Did you take my pencil? Where did you get these? Where's your toy? BG, do circle. Come on. Come do circle. Come do circle. Come on. Oh, you don't want to do it. You don't want to do it. You don't want to do. Come on, do circle. Come on, do circle. She's like, lady, I don't do anything without treats. My house needs decor. Yeah, it's depressing, eh? Come on. Oh, she left me she left me something. Fuego. It's BG vibes. Could be better, but you know, I'm not gonna feel very good for a while. That's normal. Get Fuego.
I'm worried about her too.
But sometimes you gotta do what's hard and painful. Actually, in life, more often than not, you do. What did you bring me? What's this? What is this? The Fuego emote. A nice area rug. Inhaler. And I need to take it before bed. I love you. I love you. Come here. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. No, it was hot in the theater. Fuck. Oh, sure, chasing. I'm sure. How would you describe this channel, guys? Look at the Fuego. But welcome, anyways. Just stick around an hour, you'll see for yourself. Canadian and best. Aww. This beats Syria? No one on earth has that much time. Jill. Short stream. Hi, babies. Don't go anywhere. The minute I get home, she's ready to play fetch. Bring Fuego. BG's union shift is over. She's never greeted me so vocally before. Thank you. I'll take that. I want Fuego. Full plants.
She says that BG has never greeted her that vocally before. And maybe BG wasn't that hungry before. Clearly the cat is hungry, but it's just like escaping her. For somebody who claims to have had cats for 20 or so years, it's questionable. She would know the signs. She's clearly not attentive because she's not attentive to anybody's needs but her own.
I don't like decorating my place. I'm not sure that this is going to be like my forever home, you know? Crappy flowers. She's so stinking cute. Does your cat play fetch too? No, I'd farted anyway. It's like Seinfeld, nothing but everything. Shelly! Really, Jill? A scary movie poster? Anything creative appeal to you? Pretending to be in a movie scene or something. Not really. I don't like to color. I don't like diamond art. I don't like crochet. Who's Jet? Pink flamingo poster. Oh, is that Hex the cat? Hold on, I have a nausea spell.
I doubt it. I don't think she turned her water fountain on.
Cartoons and bizarre skits. Yes, I have a boy and girl cat. Do they get along? I would like to volunteer, but I'm gonna have to be a bit healthier for that. Vertigo, I thought you were in an Aries. Crosswords, nah. Le nausea. Yeah, I am very nauseous sometimes. Who are these people? Really, Hex? No, it's just... Sometimes I just get nausea. I don't know why. Monica, it's weird. The French word for poo? Oh. Merde. La chia. La chia la bouffe. Sorry I missed. Oh, I saw The Mummy. It was really gross. It's very gross. They were talking Arabic in it. And I recognized the words. Some of them. It's probably from the Ozempic, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I would recommend it. And so the other horror movies that are coming back. Thanks, Weird Barbie. A messy, drama-heavy live stream channel built around impulsive life choices, zero filter, and non-stop clashes with the audience where every stream feels like it could go off the rails at any second. What the hell? Where did you get that from? I don't want my channel to be that. I don't want my channel to be that.
Too late.
Yeah, what's going on, I bet, eh? Would you recommend it to someone who wants to see a terrible movie? No, not this one. I don't want my channel to be that. NBG. What can I do to make my channel not that? 6.5 or 7 out of 10. So the movies that are coming out now, does it know what my Beezers are, or my followers? Ask it if my followers love me. Okay, so It was Mike. It was okay. Yeah, you like the white actor guy? Doesn't do anything for me. But really? Yeah, lol. Yeah, you had to make the other account I was laughing scrape. Your name over there is always this long, and I have to remember it all to mod you. Hey, Crispy. Hey, Charlotte, sometimes. Oh, I should put cat TV on for my cat. You're right. BG! Bring me toys. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Backrooms. Hokum. Passenger. And Obsession. There's like a whole bunch of them coming out. Evil Dead Burn is coming out in July. Oh, the back scratcher's long gone. Yeah, I did. I saw a scary movie. It was okay, Jordan. Hi! No, I don't sit on my scooter in the theater. Yeah, I've been watching Euphoria. Pet radio stations? What do they do? Like, pss, pss, pss. Oh, yeah? Yeah, that would be so uncomfortable. No, there's an area to park your scooter beside your chair. So, I just like, you know. Oh, that's cute. BG searching. What are you doing? BG. Why is my face beat red in your picture? Look like I'm gonna have a blood pressure attack. Just to watch The Walking Dead. My dad has a luxury mobility scooter. Oh, with the rain cover? Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, I look like Cassie, okay.
Very lazy. She's asking
awesome,
BG to bring her the
Thank
toy.
you.
Meanwhile, she won't take BG some food.
Really, Monica? She's a good actress. My son loves Amberlynn's taste test. He gets temperamental when he doesn't get to see them before noon. Oh, does she still do those? Cassie is the best character? No, I like... honestly, I think Maddie is sexier than her. If I'm being honest, but... It was good, Ashley. It was good. I would watch it. You were big mad. It's not funny. My temper is a fucking demon. But only for people who really hurt me. Or, like, piss me off. I miss Match Boost. BBJ. Your picture. Your picture. Do you guys hate Kid Rock? I do. I think he looks like a seagull on meth. Sorry, Laura. Just popped in my head. I don't know why. Her room makes me want to don high waters and dainty ankles. Rock downtown. We're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue. A meth seagull. Oh, sorry, Laura. My favorite food? I don't have one single favorite food. Trash board. No, I couldn't eat poutine. I get sick of it after a while. It's salty. You know, I gotta be in the mood for it, actually, funnily enough. Unless it's from a certain place. Hey, hoodwinkers. Hey, Larry. Olives. Yeah. Olives are good. Grilled cheese and tomato soup.
Here comes the food talk. I think you're right.
Yeah.
Only me, Kimberly.
Look at a lot. The Costco sucks. A gallon of water. Crafty foodie. Like puts in at home. It's a bigger pain in the ass than you think because you gotta fry the fries. I mean, you can make it in the oven actually. Gotta get St. Albert's cheese. Go to Kangeek-Suliak-Chugwak in Quebec. Where's that? Never heard of that. Alhamdulillah. Have you had broccoli cheddar? Oh yeah, of course. Akid yani. Of course I did. You need meat to make real gravy. Yeah, you need bones, eh? Well, put in gravy, I don't know. Oh. Pretty bad at it. It was pretty mad earlier. I'm in Ottawa. Are you Hot Dog Gabs? Oh, well, sure. If you ever see me, say hi. In Syria? The KFGBs. No, Makluba. Makluba is so good. Akid. Yeah, they have it, yeah. Cheese curds? I don't know how they make it. Have you ever heard Little Miss Muffet? She sat on her tuffet eating her curds and whey. BC, it's so pretty. I miss the Syria cooking videos. I don't want to pop in and freak you out. Makluba! Strawberry shortcake, yeah. The tuffet, her bonnet. Biji salty. No, Miley crisis, we're not. Nothing's changed. The more things change, the more things stay the same. I don't get that saying. I could go for a spicy chicken sandwich with extra mayo. Weird Barbie's butt trump. Yeah, then along came a spider and sat down beside her. I don't remember the rest. Scaring Miss Muffet away. I do have a bonnet.
I'm not sure if she's under the influence, but what I do think has happened is that she has realized that she went too far with Salah. When she was outside, she did say that, she told him to F off and the whole country to F off. And do you think that he would like get back together with her again? And I think she knows she went too far and that might be it. So I think she's coming down off of that rage and like to the realization of the damage that has been done. And of course, she's going to try to like eat those feelings away now.
No, Lol, I don't think I'm gonna take it anymore. Doesn't do anything for me, so it's expensive and I have to see the doctor to get more, so just made me like really gassy and sick. Play with Deesh. With Deesh Muff. Little Miss Muff. Little Miss Muff sat on her tuff. Roast lamb? I'm all strung out on Ozempic. Scrape play with Mish Muff. Frighten Miss Muffet away. Julia's been liaising with Tea and Sass and her cat Harriet. Harrietta. Oh yeah? No, I feel no. Anyways.
I was under the impression that the whole Ozempic thing started because of Salah and because of the whole Malaysia trip. So it is interesting now that she's saying she's not going to take it anymore. Plus, she said, I don't know if you guys heard her, that, oh no, she's not going to take it because she would need to see a doctor to get more. She's really avoiding those doctor's appointments as well.
So, BG. I should hit the hay, eh? Is it Henrietta or Harrietta? How is Bay Nation, BBJ? Have they been using Pete's Chase card to shop at Morrison's for tin beans on toast?
Hi, Pat.
Mod BBJ now. I have too many mods as it is. We'll see, we'll see. See how it goes. Hey, Monica. Peace.
I agree, Rybug. She doesn't want to have those conversations.
No, I'm not wanting anime sucks. He said the N-word.
I had a mental note to talk about this, but since she brought him up, so during her rage, she said that Salah, when they got into an argument at one point, Salah like wanted to see her phone or did see her phone, and there were a whole bunch of DMs in there from Anime Sucks. And she said, and I wasn't even talking to him then, or not even replying to him then, which leads us to believe that she has been talking to him since then. And she also said that Anime Sucks is actually really good looking. So just an interesting thing that came up today as far as Anime Sucks is concerned. And again, I've been saying that she's been speaking to him on the side, and she once again goes ahead and proves us correct.
Not on dialysis. No, if you are, forget it. I'm just kidding. BBJ. The best revenge? Revenge against who? Even hot people get cheated on. Yes, Monica. And we couldn't understand a word she was saying, yeah. She still sometimes does. Send it to 199 chat. You struggle with eczema? Is that the eczema ribbon? They do what? I forget what I said. Oh, they get cheated on. Come. Come here, BG13. I should get my what? I think I'm still a mod on Twitch and I have diabetes and Hashimoto's. It's about making... Oh, I see, Chris. Okay. Hey, Teardrop! You were eating supper. It's 1 o'clock. Midnight there. What did you have?
And the similarities to the swordfish are that Anime Sucks also likes to beat up women, in his case, his own mother. What's interesting here also is that Teardrop has appeared. So she's proving to be the #1 mod because, as Foodie said yesterday, they should be there all the time, regardless. And Teardrop is abiding by that policy. 1 o'clock in the morning, Teardrop shows up.
Oh, it's going to be warm tomorrow, yeah.
Yes, Rybug. He's one of that
really? Up to no good? Pedicure back. Pedicure to bring single. I'm going to be single for, like, ever. Because I don't want to go through anything painful again like this. No way. You know? You're delicious. When they say supper? Yeah, I've had those, Magic Hat. I nominate Monica for mod. I know. I love you guys. Like I'm always getting hurt. Thank you, hot dogs. I'm a natural comedian? Oh. Deepak Chopra. I wasn't raised in the country. Me neither. Well, Cornwall, I don't know what you would call that. But anyways, I want to check something. Guys, I feel depressed and like I should go to bed, but rentals in Cornwall, gross. If you could move to any country, what country? Cornwall's kind of ghetto. If you could move to any country, what country would you move to? And why? Canada. Bijit rice. Hold on a second. Did you hear her? Hey, Bindi Boo. You would move to Canada? Australia? I would try Australia. What do you mean, cuz? Ma'am? Ma'am? This a Wendy's. 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 Hold on a second, guys. Here we go.
Is she trying to spy on him or something, or unblock him? She's doing something.
You want to try Buc-ee's? Thank you, Luke. I saw the mummy. The mummy. The mummy. Teardrop the mummy? Oh, you heard me say it was gross, eh? How am I feeling? Crappy. No, I know how. I think I could learn. I don't want to trouble anybody. Now I play keyboard for you.
Probably only Kimberly.
Yeah, true, Hex. Unfortunately. And a mama! Yeah, gory. Very gory, yeah. Like Evil Dead kind. Daddy! Just tired. Depressed a bit. You know, emotionally raw. Daddy! Is Brandon Fraser? No. It's nothing like the original. It's like nothing like it. Like Vegetize? What did you bring me, Vegetize? Oh, what a niche. What a niche, what a niche. BG? You kicked it, BG. BG? Hi, Ruins of Coolness. Hey, Catacomby. No, they don't. Yeah, Teardrop. Called beesmaxing. Yeah, that's a good idea. But I don't want any of Clavicular's audience to come near me. Grant you a wish if you want it. Yes, Faces. I've seen it. It's okay. Oh no, they have the same Dollarama mouse? Uh-oh. No, we're not back together. Dumb maxing. Bees maxing. Uh-oh. Your cat's gonna go nuts. I should heat up my leftover Chinese. Shouldn't I? I have some meatballs and some noodles. Dump maxing. Ugh, leftover. I hate the smell of leftovers. It makes me gag. Gag me with a spoon. Anyways. I keep dropping things on this couch. Like sauces and things. And she brought me this thing, too. She's a real one, her.
That food was
I gotta use my sleeve.
readily accessible right there. It was just laying out there from earlier.
Right back.
But she'll feed
go
herself,
but
not feed BG.
You want to explain them? What's you?
It sure did from earlier. She just left it there. I mean, it might be fine, but just the fact that she can't be bothered to even get up and put her food in the kitchen or in the fridge.
BG.
Poor BG, still not being fed. That could be why she's feeling nauseous. I mean, she definitely doesn't follow any type of like food hygiene protocols at all.
What? You had trees. You had one, babies. Yes, you did, babies. Is this fish? There's a fish. There's a fish.
Oh yeah,
In
like
my
I said in
dish.
one of the comments, she's going to have her very own pizza rat at some point. Between like the food and the boxes that she leaves around, she always says she has to take out her recycling. I guess she
Sriracha.
never does.
I love sriracha. Hey, Tracy. I'm in a good mood. Nah, you guys make it better. I have leftovers. The movie was pretty good. Not like wow, but 8 balls of fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 left. I saw the mummy.
Did you see the condiment just like explode when she turned the nozzle?
Try fruit and stuff. What? Anyway. So. Hey, Alicia. You look happy?
Hi, 7 Smiles. No, not the recycling in and of itself, but if she's recycling cans, for example, and they're unrinsed, or all like that cardboard from all of her deliveries. It's the smell of the fast food that attracts them primarily. Everything else doesn't help.
Ma'am. What's good? Charlie's Angels? 50 years. Are they all dead? The originals? Go on a panel. You know, hi Pooh. You guys are drama hungry. Angel Horn. BBJ, what other weird characters do you remember? Karate Chomo. Who else? Oh.
Oh yeah, we saw the
Family
cans
doctor.
just like laying on the couch when she had all of that clutter. She leaves. And remember,
Remember
Salah
when
told
he was
us.
giving Maytag's mom a bath?
Salah told us that she would leave like a little bit of liquid at the bottom, and then she had them all over the couch.
I'm not good at posing. Yeah, right, I'm not in shape. I'd be like, I'll get you when I can catch you. Text block you? Did you block Magic Cat? She's asking. Ma'am, can I eat my dinner? Ma'am. Oh, hi, Juniper. Not just another Muslim doll. Flop era. Oh, you already will scrape. You're statuesque. Eat some ice.
Asking
Maybe.
the cat to allow her to eat her dinner when
Maybe,
she hasn't
baby.
fed the cat is very rich.
Farrah Fawcett. I don't like her hairdo. It freaks me out. Lip injections. Nope. I'm au naturel. Back then, eh? That's true, teardrop. Douche maxing. Hey, Lexi. Angry inch hair. Natural. Well, thank you, Luke. I'm glad you appreciate my humor. Hey, Shamsa. Really? What's going on? What is douche maxing? You should ask. What's his face? There you go, Mike. Yeah, I like the couch. It's unbreakable. Yeah, poo. tea. A lot of water. I don't even know, but constant, like probably 3 at least of these a day. Happy days. Yeah, it's one healthy habit, I guess. I love water. You love vodka, it's like water? Ugh. Ash Trevino. New.
More, less, or other, same here. I was very surprised also.
Growing up? Oh. Hot dogs in the microwave with cheese on them. Seal maxing. Oh yeah, Casey? No, I never drink. I don't like the taste of energy drinks. What's this? Do you mind if I seal for a few minutes? Because... yeah. Thank you. I deserve someone who treats me great. I know. Everyone does, like... well, you know what I mean. Bijie. Bijie Trice. What are you doing, Beige? Whoa. Beige? What Beige?
Baby talk and a lot of throwing in French words the last couple of days as well. The last couple of days when all of this weird behavior has been occurring.
What's this? Oui, je parle français un petit peu. I just gotta blow my nose. Me too, teardrop. Rest in Paradise Camion channel. Bishi! What? We go bed soon? Sorry. Photograph. I don't want your Come here. Come here. Come here. I wanna touch you. What are you doing, PG-13? Okay. Time to get with the program, methinks. And have a rest here. Whee! Oh. Hi! Seal bees. Oh yeah. You too, Lexi. Hey, Larry. Are you guys tired? I'll stay for another few minutes or so. Go to bed soon. With Pete's incel maxing. No, he's a feminist. Pete's? He's a femcel. No, I'm kidding. You want Lexi bad? Oh, nice, Tiffany. Good luck with whatever you do in your ventures. You're not tired, Hamburger? Do you ever wake up in a panic? Like, what messages, what emails, what everything am I gonna wake up to? Fuck.
Interesting comment.
Right? Like, if you guys wake up to pee, do you have to check your phone or no? Thank you, Mara. You too. Look, she has Pickle. Where's Mr. Gecko Pickle? Get him! Fuck. Where did he go? Bring Gecko. Where's Gecko Pickle? Bring him here. She's spazzing out. Spider was, ugh.
Hey, Big Korean,
Yeah,
unclear. We think that she's like coming off of her
Get back to
rage
sleep. I know.
and realizing that she went too far earlier.
Hello, Helene from Austria. Really, Teardrop? Oh, that's freaky. And dangerous. The hell? You don't check? Bring Lexi back. Where'd she go? It is 1:38. I don't know. I just don't want negative crap on my... I don't want the screenshot on my tab. Drama. Deb, it must be nice to have no drama. Hi! What are you doing, BG-13? You destroying the planet? Man? Man? What are my plans for tomorrow? What should we do? It's going to be plus 18. Go for a scoot somewhere? What you? I love you. Sore throat? Oh no. Thank you. 6-7 bees. What's that mean? What does 6-7 mean? Go for a scoot, Nisha? Ma'am? What are you doing? Come here. Come here. How we never got to see Beaver Tail. What is this? Is this my chin? I have no idea. Thanks, Winston. Everyone looks at you. Haha. Ow!
BG is over her. Over it.
The link tree? Yeah, maybe, eh? Yeah, maybe. 6-7V. What does that mean? No, Tracy's gonna be here forever. I'm not good with schedules. You feel depressed? I feel very tired. No, I didn't get any yet. I might call it quits. Anyways. Oh, sorry to hear that what's going on. Yeah, you don't want to be taken advantage of. BBJ's trolling. Are you being facetious? Hey, Dill. Yes. Movie was good. I would recommend it. I'm so sleepy. I should go to bed now. I have to bees tomorrow. No more Zempi. Ow! You too, Teardrop. You need rest. No, I'm not smoking. Okay, guys. Friday bees. TGIB. Ma'am? Ma'am? Ma'am! Ma'am! I won't be having this tonight. No. Oh my gosh. Wish me luck. Night, guys. Thank you. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Inshallah. Bye-bye. Have a good night. BG.
So she didn't talk about him all that much. I think she realizes she overdid it. Now, the part right there at the end that I found interesting was her talking about having anxiety about waking up and what she's going to find or on her phone, emails, texts, etc. Now, why would that be a source of anxiety for Foodie? She doesn't have a full-time 9 to 5 standard type of job, so it's not like her employer is contacting her. She's not in school, so it's not like she's going to find out about some assignment or something like that. What is she anxious about? Is it creditors? That was an interesting comment, I thought. Having anxiety about what you're going to find when you wake up, what you're going to see on your phone. You think her food delivery is coming? Maybe, yeah. But she was nauseous, yet she proceeded to eat all of those leftovers. It's not looking good at all. And poor BG, like, get up and feed your cat. She's clearly hungry. We can all tell. But yet you're complaining that she needs to leave you alone and allow you to eat and let you sleep. Yeah, Lima, you think she's going to text and call him? Very possible. He definitely has stuff on her. Because remember, I keep going back to that whole argument they had on like the second to last night that they were in Kuwait when they were in the car when he spilled the water on her. And she made him apologize. She keeps saying that Salah has nothing on her because everybody knows what it is that she does. What's he going to say? That she soiled the bed? But then why would you force him to apologize for exposing the fact that you leave water bottles everywhere? Like, was that such a major thing to expose? No, that was silly, but she got very bent out of shape about it at the time. So why make him apologize and give that hostage apology? So he definitely has more on her and she feels threatened by it. That's why she's threatening to expose him. Like, what are the things that she could have on him that he uses substances? We've suspected that. The way they would giggle in Kuwait. Yeah, we do want to know what it was like behind the scenes. I mean, the snippets that we've caught have not been good. She's definitely nervous that he might expose her. That's why she got especially enraged when she found out that he had been speaking to a reactor. She considers that betrayal. She considers that a low blow. I know that time in the car was hilarious. And I think it was like maybe the first time that we saw the natural him. He was very relaxed, very like, I don't know, he seemed to be himself, not putting on a stiff presentation. And he gave us a lot in the car that time. So it'll be interesting to see. To C'est la vie, I don't know who they are, but I believe it was C'est la vie. But correct me if I'm wrong, those of you who know. Yeah, tell us, Salah. Tell us. Tell us what happened. She doesn't want control. She wants him to cater to and tend to her. That's why now she's very focused, or was up until today, focused on getting him to Canada, whereas he wasn't as warm to the idea anymore. Liz the Loki C'est la vie, that's what you heard as well? Yeah, everybody's agreeing. Christina, yes, it was that person. Ah, okay. Salavi. Salavi is the person who he spoke to. Now, one thing she did just say right now is, so she had posted a screenshot of text messages between the two of them. She said that she has since taken it down because she doesn't want it to be out there. Again, that shows that she regrets what happened today. What do you think, Only Me, Kimberly? I wonder if we're thinking about the same too. Do you think substances is one of them? Because she kept going on about, like, oh yeah, they don't like me, but they think he's perfect. They think he's so perfect if they only knew. Like, she was speaking like that. Oh, okay. I think I know what you mean. But she did make that same threat last April. She certainly did. I remember it distinctly. Oh, kink play? Yeah. And substance? Yeah. Well, so she made a comment earlier and she said that when they first met on Tinder, they got naughty on it and that he wanted her to do some kinky stuff, but that she wasn't into it. Like, he was into some fetish stuff that he wanted her to do on the Tinder, I guess, or when they were texting or whatever, but she wasn't into it. Christina, for which part? Yes, exactly. When they were first talking online, that's what she said. Oh yeah, the whole pooping on people. What he was like talking about with Kybella when he cheated and was sending her those like nasty messages about what he's going to do as far as pooping, like scat play. Yeah, he did have access, and supposedly now on this Malaysia trip, he supposedly had like months or a year's worth of medication that he was going to bring for her. Again, her avoiding doctors. Yes, exactly, Christina. She lied about not knowing it. Unless he was into some other kind of kink. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. So, what was the original kink that they supposedly did on the Tinder compared to the Kybella kink? Because she said, like, oh, what he was talking about with Kybella, he didn't want to disrespect her. She's his wife, so he would never. So, then what was the original kink? That's what I want to know. Yeah, there could be worse things. Who knows? Who knows what he was going to bring for her? Yeah. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I think like they became friends at some point. I think they were roommates. I think they were business partners. For sure. They had something going on. Now, whether that was like illicit business or not, debatable. But I think that they had a business slash friendship going on. Because she did say again today, and I think I mentioned it earlier, she did say, like, after she like slagged him off and everything, she did say that he did pay everything in Syria and in Kuwait. If he had a spine, it would have been over some time ago. Yeah, which is why I think that it evolved. Because there was, and I have it posted up, I think it's the very first short that I ever did, where she slipped up and she said that, oh, when she broke up with Bibi, it was like this, it was a respectful ending, and with Salah. And I think there came a point in time where they switched from partners, romantic partners potentially, to friends, roommates, business arrangement. But he had to play along. He was under contract, you see. So he had to be like the doting husband. He had to do, remember when they did the spaghetti meal? He appeared in the spaghetti meal doing the Lady and the Tramp thing. Like he was probably under contract for that. Thank you, Seven Smiles. I appreciate it. Well, she had a whole different story of how the Bruce situation went down the other day. She had a different explanation for many things the other day. So the Bruce situation, she said, oh, they had gone to like a pet shop and he went in to get the food and there was a kitten who had passed away like right by the car, and that's why she did what she did with Bruce, because of his suffering. And his mom, Bruce's mom, was near death. We know that didn't happen. It didn't go down that way. We saw it live. That did not happen. And then yesterday she was saying how much she loved being the wife, doing like the coffee and bringing out like the desserts for the people who would visit. How she loved laying out her husband's clothes, like how much she loved that part. We know that's not true either, because we know she would lock herself in her room and not be social. He did look like he was under duress, yes, especially in that video. And in the hostage apology video, both of those standout moments of him appearing like he was under duress. Thanks, Kripnik. I was thinking that too, and it would also explain how happy he was when she finally did leave, that whole ride to the airport. Yeah, he probably was. But she said that she escalated it. So he came to pick her up after her supposed fainting at the airport, and that she was yelling at him and that she was raging and that somehow it kept building up, and then he threw the satchel at her. So why would she be yelling at him? He came back and picked you up. He didn't, like, he could have left her there. He could have left her at the airport. But he didn't. He came back and collected her. So, like, why are you raging and yelling at him to the point that he throws a satchel? And why did you throw a phone at his head? Completely distorted Bruce story. And she's portraying it as, well, I can't live in a place that won't let me help. Bruce. No, you got chased out of there. You ran. You ran and you left Julia and you left everything behind you. And good for him for like taking care of everything. Like, yeah, he was part of it too, but at least like he didn't abandon Julia. You know, he got up. He went to Syria, sure, but like she just got up and ran and didn't care the mess she left behind. Oh, she gets paid on Thursdays? So we'll see. Yeah, her shipments arrived. Did she go shopping today? No, she ordered her food today. She went to the movies today. She is 7 smiles. Yeah, I keep saying it's her default setting, even for like inane things that she shouldn't even have to lie about. She just automatically does. It must be like a terrible feeling, like a heaviness, a burden to like be so inclined, I would think. Yeah, it was amazing, right? The Lady and the Tramp. Yeah, she does. And of course, like the end of the relationship has to, you know, stem from her. It wasn't his doing. She's the one who called it off. Every time like they have a falling out, it's because like she calls it quits. She has to control the narrative that way. Yeah, he was jolly on that ride to the airport. She was miserable. But now we know that like there was a whole signing of paperwork with an audience. Yeah, I would agree. Yep. Like, why do you feel so inclined to lie about everything? It'd be so refreshing. She'd feel so refreshed if she didn't. She could change. Yeah, she doesn't want to. And that's the thing. That's the part that's fascinating to me. The doing absolutely nothing, nothing to like make things better for yourself. Yeah, she's like, this is the time that she could get that help that she needed. Like, wasn't that the whole point, allegedly, of her returning to because her mental health was so bad and her physical health was so bad that she needed to return to Canada to address all of these things? And now she's saying like she's avoiding doctors. It's okay. Thank you, Lisa, though. I appreciate it. Yeah, she wants somebody to worship her. Yep. Yeah, she told him today that like she's supposed to be important to him, not his like family, not his uncle. She's supposed to be prioritized. Oh, if he could feed her the grapes, even more ideal. Right. Yes, Kripnik, she is, for sure. Yeah, I think they did want her out of Syria. That's why she can't go back. She's banned. She's banned from two Middle Eastern countries right now, Kuwait and Syria. Like, she's not allowed back there and she's not allowed at the house. Like, if she were to return somehow, she can't stay there. She can't go there. She threatened to break the house. That's the thing she doesn't understand. Like, she's so appalled by the fact that he can't show her the house and that she can't go to the house. It's his family's home. They can put up whatever stipulations they want, and you threaten to destroy it. Yeah, she thinks that she is working on herself. Like, where? Where? She needs a whole bunch of things. A whole bunch of things. But she's not addressing anything. And again, I brought this up last time, I think. Remember she said that like Chat GPT convinced her that she needs like CBT therapy and she went and she signed up? Where? Where's that? Yeah, more important than the uncle. Mm-hmm. Yep. Exactly. She can't be honest with herself. She can't. If her default setting is to lie about everything, therapy requires you to be honest. People you shouldn't lie to: doctor, lawyer, therapist, right? The doctor she's avoiding altogether, the therapist she's avoiding altogether. Right now, she doesn't need a lawyer, but she can't be honest with herself, so she's avoiding those relationships. She's done it to herself, and that's the tragic part. Oh no, you got called that? Ay, 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 ay. She does have enablers. Yeah. Like offering to buy her food, send her food, like that Nina person, a bunch of other ones. They do. And some of them are trolls, sure. And somebody today told her, like, they warned her about doing something or saying something. And because people were telling her to spill the beans on Salah. And somebody warned her, like, the people who are telling you to do that don't have your best interest at heart. But I think it goes beyond this situation. It goes into food and all the food talk that happens in her chat, and people, trying to get her to go out and eat or sending her money to go and eat. For sure. Like, she wants the co-signing of her decisions. That's what she wants the Beezers to do, co-sign all of her bad decisions. Teardrop does, no matter what Foodie does. Teardrop co-signs it, even though it's detrimental to her. That's not a friend. That's not somebody who's looking out for you. As we were saying earlier, at least Salah did try to get her on track multiple times. Teardrop hasn't. Salah has. Ponder that one. But yet look at who she's raging at. Will Salah take her back? I don't know. I was surprised. Well, the last time, I don't know, because the last time that she went into the whole his family's gonna off me and all of that stuff, she ultimately ended up leaving the country. And yet, supposedly, they've reconciled since, or at least that's what she has believed. So I guess the question is, did he think that he was done with her when she left? And if not, if they did reconcile since she returned to Canada, does that mean there's a possibility now? Maybe. Yeah, I don't think she has Prater. Mm-mm. I don't think so, at least. Yeah, she eats large volumes, though, in a day, for sure. Some people don't have that in their fridge, what she eats in one day. Yeah, she didn't want help. She never does. He tried. I mean, again, we were talking about it earlier. She read us the text that started the whole drama today. His first question to her, now remember, he was in the chat yesterday and they were being lovey-dovey and cutesy, but his first question during their text exchange was, "What did you have for dinner?" So he's trying, I guess, to maybe keep her accountable somehow. Obviously, she could lie to him, but like at least he's asking the question, trying to have those conversations with her. She didn't answer him, though. Yeah, it's not looking good, Bella Italian. Her health is very concerning. I know people have brought it up before, and I guess, like, I agree. Like, life by Jen. It's giving life by Jen. Yeah. People are cheering her on. She needs inpatient. She did go far. And yeah, the fact that his sister stopped speaking to him on the day, she's mentioned that twice now. But what's funny is at that time, she had said that Salah has four sisters and they all took her out to lunch. That's what she said when she was in Kuwait. She has multiple addictions. Yep. And they need to be dealt with first. Yeah, I would say so too. He seems to love his family. And I think he had a decent relationship with like his family members, like his siblings before Foodie came into the picture. If you're their Facebook page, not Facebook, their YouTube and I guess maybe Facebook too. There were screenshots circulating last year around this time of year. And it seemed like they were very loving towards one another. Yep, in text. She does. I mean, that's not to say that he's like a trustworthy person when it comes to like whatever it is he's doing. And again, I have to keep going back to the rumor that's circulating that he already got married and is expecting a child. Maybe there's some truth to that. And that's what's like ticking her off. Because if you notice just now in the stream that we just watched, she said, yeah, even like beautiful people, good looking people get cheated on. So hold on. How have we jumped to the conclusion now that he cheated on you? Does she mean the Kai Bella thing or does she mean like more recently? Does she mean like in the last couple of days or so that led to this? And would she mean him having a second wife is him cheating on her? I wonder. You think she sold him on Skinny Miriam and Reaver? Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. And I think the Canada piece falls in there as well. He kind of realized at some point that it's like a big feat. And it would take a lot for that to happen. Yeah, she thought she could buy his love. Well, we've seen her try that before. She did. I noticed that too, Yelly. A lot. I was like, hey, anybody can call me that too. Dogs are cute. Dogs are awesome. That's not an insult, but like she meant it as an insult to him. She knew what she was doing because she kept repeating it over and over again. And she called him B word and she called him R word. She called him a lot of things. Yup, exactly. If only you fake love me. Yes, it does. Yeah, that's exactly what she's doing. She's using it to poke him. And here's the thing. It's similar to what we were talking about before, like regarding his family. I think he would have liked to have seen her put in some effort into her health, some effort into her well-being, some effort in something. I think he would have liked to see that, even if she didn't get it right, even if it was a slow type of thing, just like some effort. Take a walk a couple of times a week. Go swimming a couple of times a week. I think he would have liked that. I don't think she has to be some glamour girl or something like that. But like he would have appreciated her trying. I think that would have gone far. So maybe he would have fallen in love with her if he saw her trying. Because sometimes those times when they would sit there laughing, I was like, oh, they're really similar, these two. They're like buddies. I could see them getting along. But like, she didn't put in the effort, and he doesn't want to, like, you heard in the text messages, she wants to travel, he wants to travel. Okay, great, they both want to travel, but he doesn't want to travel and sit in a hotel room for hours at a time. He doesn't want to travel and have to worry about whether she's going to make it another couple of like feet before running out of breath and having to lug her around. He wants to be like active, he wants to do things. Hi, Catch and Ringo. Yeah, she's going to say yes, she was saying that she broke up with BB. Yep, that's another thing. Yeah, this week she has been like flipping around a lot of stories, BB included, like needing to show that it stems from her. Yeah, the breathing is very concerning, very concerning. Yeah, he did exactly, Cats, exactly. Like yesterday, like they were getting along. He was reminding her of what to do so that they could get ready for this trip, so that she could be healthy, could be mobile. She was talking about her stamina, how to build that up. And then today, she erupts on him. I think so too. I think he did want to do travel vlogging. Yeah, not in that condition. That's no fun. Why would he do that? She has given up. Earlier in the stream, she said that she is past middle age, way past middle age, because there's no way that she's going to make it to 84. And she has said other very like dire and morbid things in the past, that she doesn't expect to live a long life, that, you know, things of that nature. So she has given up, yes. So it's just like, it speaks to like her mindset and her perspective of herself. Right? Yeah. Takes no control over her life, not even like the slightest bit. I think so too. I think that's a sore spot, that she has no intention of like improving herself. I think that bothers him. I think it always has. She's not. She has no willpower whatsoever. She refuses to see medical professionals or mental health professionals. Like there's nothing, like where's the hope? Where's the possibility of change? She said she doesn't need retirement savings. Yeah, for that reason, because she doesn't think that she's going to make it that long. I don't know. I don't know what like her expectation is. if she's not going to seek out help, if she's not going to try to do better, what's the alternative? More of the same? Continuing to get worse? Yeah, Rebecca, exactly. That's what she needs. Discipline is what she needs. Self-discipline. And I think that she doesn't have that, and that's what she needs to like work on in therapy. Establishing some type of self-discipline, even if it's like minute, just something. You tried to help her with tips for controlling her outbursts, but she told you to mind her own business and block. Yeah, the blocking happens. Well, now if you want to get unblocked, you have to pay her $250. That's the latest thing. So she's trying to profit. Is she going to Dubai? No, she's not going to Dubai. So supposedly the whole Dubai thing is from like somebody who she was battling with when she was doing her TikTok battles. Supposedly it's the guy who Salah told her not to talk to. She claims that the guy slid into her messages and told her, to go to Dubai. And she said, well, things are complicated with my husband right now, and I don't want to be a cheater. So she said no, that she's not going. But I guess they've been communicating or something. But also, like, Dubai has been affected by, like, world events that are going on. So that's a whole other piece of it. But, yeah, she's been communicating supposedly with the dude. She said it was one of the guys from Pakistan. I don't know if I'm sure the footage is out there somewhere. I don't think she's in a position to travel anywhere. Yeah, she said that none of us have lives the other day. Right. We don't have lives. What? People out here doing stuff like, and this is why the whole Tracy thing is like so odd. It's like Tracy has to get up and go to dialysis, not be bedbound and sit around like Teardrop is. So that's like a whole different amount of effort. Like she doesn't grasp it. She doesn't grasp the realities of other people because she does nothing. She seals. Yeah. She'll never understand discipline is setting your future self up for success. Right. She's never done that. Exactly. It's that. She considers it restriction. Not habit, but restriction. She doesn't like to be restricted. Oh, yeah, the Dubai guy is young. They all were, if I remember correctly, all those guys. Yeah, it's not looking good, Bella Italian. Yeah, and I think Tracy goes several times a week. And she said, like, she's just like waiting for the end, I think is what Tracy said, or waiting to be in a wheelchair. But Tracy did say, like, thank you, Chantal. I'll never say anything bad about you. Thank you for being nice to me the last year, or something along those lines. It's like, Tracy, do you see what's going on? She was. She dismissed dialysis. She's like, well, so what? You were on dialysis when you first became a mod for me. Teardrop has tumors. Like we're trying to one up each other with like the conditions now? Like what is that? I do too. I hope she changes and gets healthier. And that's like the part that's both fascinating and disturbing, that she doesn't do a darn thing to help herself, does nothing to help herself. Even like anything activities. She was going down a list of like activities she doesn't like. She's like, oh, I hate crocheting. First of all, it's a very strong word to use, but like you only tried it once and you hate it? Such strong feelings against crocheting after you did it one time? Yeah, she has no discipline. She doesn't know what discipline means. I know, a 26-year-old with foodie bouncing around Dubai. Oh, is it against TOS for kick? Yeah. But Tracy said she'll never say a bad word about her. Oh, I'm so sorry, Lisa. That is rough stuff. I hope everything goes well. I really do. No, she doesn't know what discipline is. And it's like her conditions are like brought on by her own habits, by her lack of discipline. That's the thing. I've heard crochet is very relaxing. I know of boxers who do it because it just like calms them down. Crocheting and painting. Yeah, she doesn't want to paint either. Yeah, Bella, and it's only getting worse. It's like at least stop the damage, right? But like no, exacerbate. She exacerbates it. Oh, I'm sure there's a lot of TOS violations, sure. That's a good attitude, Lisa. Great attitude. Crochet is relaxing. Yeah, that's what I've heard. But she hates it. Yep, painting too. There's so many different things. And she has the time to do things. That's the thing. She has so much time to like take up some type of an activity. Nope. She bought those books. She even bought the easy edition, the learning edition of the Quran, and we saw it on the floor for like a week, face down. I think she just seals and watches TikToks. Yeah, right. Putting everybody's health information out there. Like, teardrop has tumors. I didn't know that teardrop had tumors, but now I do. I want to learn crochet. My goal would be to crochet a blanket. So many different things that she could be doing, so many things that she could be doing with her time, but opts not to. She hates all hobbies. Yeah, everything. Without even trying them, she hates them. It's apathy. And that's the word I've had for her from the beginning, apathy. Like she's so apathetic about everything. Right, cats? Yeah, I didn't know that either. It's like, oh, now I know. Did I need to know that? Did I need to know that her sister supposedly moved, although I'm not sure I believe that? The sister she was going to see only for the less than 24 hours later, for her to say that she's like on hiatus, her word, from her whole family. It's been an odd week for Foodie. But yeah, the bottom line is that like she was extremely dismissive of like Tracy's situation and medical condition, and was essentially saying that despite that, Tracy should make more of an effort to be in the chat, that she can't have moderators in name only. I didn't see anybody complaining about moderators and whatever. Like, all the moderators were in name only when that creep showed up in Sasa's live stream that one time. They were all asleep at the wheel, so I would say that the mods were in name only that time. Oh yeah, crochet animals. They're so cute. I want to learn how to do those too. After the blanket. They seem more complicated. Right, it's private, right? Everything with Salah, it's private. Yeah, lady's on dialysis, but she has to like show up and hang out for 6 hours at a time to be a mod. Oh, that's a nice gift. A full-size crochet blanket. That's an awesome gift. Right? They didn't ban that guy, that creep. I remember the screen name too. It was like to conceal what that guy really was doing. But they just let it slide. So, yeah, they were moderators in name only because they weren't doing their moderation jobs that day. A mess. It's not looking good. She needs to get it together, but I don't think she will. And it will be interesting to see what the next couple of days bring, given everything that happened today. Is he going to go around to more reaction channels and say things? Is he going to just continue communicating with C'est La Vie? Is he going to stop communicating altogether? Or are they going to get back together? There's a couple of possibilities here of how this could play out. But I think it's starting to like dawn on her that she overdid it. All right, folks. So it is after 3. I think we can end it here for tonight. I'll try to do another one over the weekend, maybe. Maybe. My schedule's going to be slightly different this weekend, so maybe I could fit one in. But thank you all for being here and joining on such short notice, and for talking about this whole mess with me. I think the next couple of days will give us like a lot more to ponder and discuss. I wonder if she's going to have like some kind of a meltdown because yeah, she raged today, but she was a little bit too chipper. So like as it continues to like dawn on her, the things that she said and did, is she going to get sad? Is she going to, I just wonder if her mood is going to shift at all. All right, guys. Have a good night, everyone. Or a good day, depending on where you are. And we will continue this. Thank you all for your time. And have a good one wherever you are. Thank you again for being here. Much appreciated. Thank you, Only Me, Kimberly. Thank you, everybody.